I have started a series on agentic AI for SaaS business. And I wrote a couple of topics here. What is an AI agent? How to assess that a business is in need of an AI agent. And then how to prepare for adopting or employing an AI agent in your business. And today's topic is AI agents for product research. So for this, I have done some research and created my points here so that we can talk about it today. And in order to comment on what an AI agent or agentic AI can do for product research or product development, we need to first understand that what are different parts of developing a feature in a SaaS product or even launching a new product from scratch. The procedure is same, plus minus a few things. So the question is not this at the moment, what is or how AI agent can help in developing a SaaS feature or product. Let's from now on we'll say that it is the question is how can an agentic AI can help a SaaS business launch a new feature. So in order to give it a term, this question a short term so that we can easily refer to the idea, we will call it now product development. The whole idea is termed as product development in this video so that we can understand or refer to the concept easily. So how an agent or AI agent can help in product development? In order to answer this question, let us first understand what are different components of product development. So first of all, from business standpoint, you must need to know which product or feature to develop. So first, we need to know which feature to develop, and we need to research on that. And by saying research, we need to find out answers to questions. Otherwise, your research will be like a headless chicken, the way a chicken runs around without a head, without a direction. So this research will be like that, a headless chicken. We do not want that. So we must have some questions to answer in order to conduct our research. So one question would be like whether this feature is required by our customers, whether they need it, whether our competitors are offering it. One way to think about it is to learn whether our competitors are doing it. So if our competitors are not doing it, why are they not doing it? Is this feature not in demand? Are a few of our customers just need it? Out of hundreds of them, only 2 or 3 people need it. So that's something we do not need to invest on, probably. And somehow our competitors have identified that there is no such need, so there is no need to build this feature, maybe. Or they just do not know about it, that this is a kind of a gap that needs to be addressed. So these are the questions that you need to find out. So for that, you need to check your data sources for customer feedback. If you have any customers, you need to see that what kind of feedback are they giving. So in order to gain the insights into the customer pain points, their feature requests that they have made so far, or the satisfaction level, you need to conduct surveys, some discovery calls with a couple of them, You need to check your support tickets, and you need to see whether there are any reviews on Google or on the product app, um, or, or what do you say that App Store. So you gather the feedback from social media as well, any mentions, any feedback on the portal that you have custom developed, any Excel files that your team has filled to note down the customer feedbacks. Your Google Analytics is also a good source of information, and also you can check if you have implemented Mixpanel or Hotjar or any product analytics tool that can also give you an insight. So you need to see that, and also you need to see that what is the frequency, how many people, and how much of these requests are coming in. So you need to have that insight. So from where you can get them, you need some APIs from Mixpanel or Mixpanel Access, download facility, export to Excel facility, some export to Google Sheets facility. Maybe you can connect your Google Analytics API or connect to Zendesk or Freshdesk or any survey taking SurveyMonkey app, Typeform app, anything that you have integrated, user voice, Canny, Twitter, anywhere that where your product is mentioned on the social media, that those insights can be taken from these apps. Brand24 is another example. Twitter API is Intercom. So there are a bunch of tools that are being used at certain level in different departments of your company and different areas of your product. So this can give you some insights into your customer behavior and user behavior as well. And this will also help you gain insight into competitor research. And for competitor research, you need to not only Google directly, but also visit some platforms like Capterra, G2, Product Hunt, and anywhere else that what your customers are what your competitors are doing. For that, you might also need to do some scraping on the publicly available data that is ethical to scrape. Of course, you won't scrape, that is not allowed. Some gated content and gaining some access to it illegally, that's prohibited. So app store reviews of your customers, their forums that they have developed, their social media, whatever you were doing for your customer base, you will do that for your competitors. And from there you can get some insights that what they are doing around the product that you are going to launch. And of course, for you need to also have some market trends, that what is the booming industry that gaining attraction, and where all the capital is being invested in the market, what are some thought leaders are doing, what is the direction right now. For example, AI is the new topic that is being discussed. So you need to have that insight on the market trends. So you will go for the blogs, LinkedIn, and some even magazines that you need to follow up and have the maybe subscription to their feed. And based on all that you have research, uh, of course, then you need to have some analysis on that. You have the data now, so making sense of the data is really important. And for that, you need to have some analytical insights. So this is one part of product research where you gain insight into uh, what kind of product utility is uh, or that already exists on your platform. If your product is launched and your customers are using, what is their feedback, and how much of the product are they already using, what are their roadblocks, what are their pain points, whether the customers are doing it, and what is the market trend, is it a part of our goal right now or not, and whether the gap that is being what is in the market, in the industry, the gap that you have found out, is that something that aligns with your business goals, is that something that aligns with your product overall roadmap, and the commitment that you have given to your customers, does that align with it? And again, you also see some technical feasibility, whether you can do it. Do you have that strength to implement it? So for that, you check with your Jira and Confluence and even a HR records. For example, you need to see uh, what kind of availability do you have to build this new product. Is this a huge thing? What does your past experiences of developing that product goes around, not goes around, what is your experience with the development of your past products? So how much time does it take? For example, you can um, check with your sales team that whether there is some demand in the market, and is there some budget allocated in the accounts for it if you need to develop this feature? Do you have that bandwidth of capital, and do you even have the bandwidth of resources? This is something that you need to check. And even if you have these things, do you have that tech stack already available in your current team, or do you need to hire new people? So what is the technical feasibility? If you can find this information on the internet, that what is the best tech stack to develop this feature or product that you aim to develop, and what are and how your competitors are doing it. If you can gain insight into that somehow, that will give you a little idea that how technical noise it will create in your current infrastructure and current operations. So when you have this data, now you are ready for next step, that you have to prepare a report on it, and it should be extensive and should have, even if it is not extensive, should be comprehensive and covering all the points. Now then you have to analyze the data. Maybe you have a couple of multiple reports based on all the data that you have, and so that you can do some analysis, and then you create analysis document so that anyone can read it. Once you have done all your product research, then you devise product messaging alongside the product development goal. So these are two hand-in-hand things. They go side by side. And how it happens that once you have analyzed the pain points based on all of your analysis of financial and demographic, user persona, customer feedback, sales reports, accounts, everything, product analytics, you have got pain points of the customers. Now you have to devise persona, messaging, and launch campaign. And you need to select people who are the best ones to engage in this journey, because these products, specifically in SaaS, these products are made for people, and it is best if you engage them in the process, so that they become the part of it, so that you can one day say that these products are made by people and for people. So this is again a different uh, set of activities that need to be performed. However, product marketing strategy, the core of this area is data, is analysis, is and that is all we have done already. So we just need to now create our documents or formats and devise the strategies that will help market this feature and gain sales. So while this work is being done, of course, the product development needs to be there, and you need to set a goal for it. That how much to develop. We have identified that a product needs to be developed, and there are 20 modules. And if there are 20 modules, and You just do not need to develop all of it in one go. So, what are those most critical modules? And this is what you will understand when the product marketing team, the CEO, and all that analytical data that is present, you already have it. You align those things and prioritize that which module is most critical for your customer base and which module is most critical for delivering that pain point. For example, uh, sales or sales analytics software, or for example, you understand that in the market there's a need for AI agents. However, AI agent, creating an AI agent for delivering this feature, you need some other features to be developed first. For example, user management, login, logout, sign up forms, and you also need some modules for monitoring and admin access and handling the foundation models behind the agentic AIs, and some you need to create a playground um, behind the scenes so that you can deliver the agentic AI feature to the market. So when you identify which feature is important for the customer, then you identify which other modules are important in order to deliver this needed, required, demanded module. So this from this approach you will get the most critical for top 3, top 5 modules that you need to first develop and roll out into the market and to the closed group, the people who helped you in your research. You will engage them again and give them some demonstration on the developed first 4 or 5 modules and have their feedback. And this is a development strategy. This is one of the development strategies that are aligned with your product marketing and go to market strategy. So you do not exhaust all of your technical resources, rather, you align them with the marketing goals. And for this, of course, there is a huge list of activities that you need to perform in order to develop. So before engaging into the core development of the product, which is the fourth part and not covered in this section of video, before starting the core development, you need to first have a strategy in place which will be executed, which will give direction to your development. And the strategy needs to be there. And based on this strategy, development will execute. And what is product development strategy? This is exactly what I have told you 2 minutes ago, that you need to prioritize your modules, align them with the marketing strategy, align them with your business goals and customer needs, and, and orchestrate a team and set of tools that you need in place to develop this feature and roll out this feature. So you need to align all the team members, their skill sets, and their availability, and then you need to see if there are not any current tasks that are open of critical priority, and then you need to assess what will be the system impact, and you need to evaluate which resources are best for this kind of a job that you need to uh, embark on. And you also need to see the impact on the existing infrastructure, that if it's a new feature going to be added into the stack, you need to see the impact on the overall product. And then you also need to have some tools for development and for plan for scalability as well. Also, you need to have some onboarding of quality assurance team, and business analysts. Now that we have learned that there are different areas to work on before launching a product, that is product research, marketing strategy, and product development strategy, and the actual product development. So now let's learn how an AI agent can help launching a product. So the number of areas is equal to number of AI agents. So there will be one agent that will work on product research, and it will be given a task to research on something, any topic, and it will go through all of these steps. An agent is basically how it works is it in my previous articles that I have shared on my newsletter here. You can see that, just let me just show you here. So I have written some articles. What is an AI agent? Easy examples. Can agent help your SaaS business? And how to prepare for your business. In these articles, you'll come to know that an AI agent is basically connected to different data sources, and whenever it is given a task, it creates steps to work on those data sources, get the data, and take some decisions based on the data. So this is the core of an AI agent. So if an AI agent which is given a task to research on a product, it will gather data from all the data sources that it has. And just let me just show you here. So these can be different data sources, a lot of them. Okay, and once it has gathered all the data, the step would be that it should prepare a report on the data, and then it should analyze the data and then create another analytical report. So this is a one-time task that it has to do. Then another agent that is for product marketing strategy, it will devise a strategy. It is also a one-time task that it will be given a short-term goal that it is tasked on, and it will devise the persona, messaging, and prepare a launch campaign. So it will utilize above data in order to this data that it has gathered so far in order to create a strategy. And then comes product development strategy. It will also be given a task to devise a strategy, and it will gather more data apart from whatever we have seen above. Apart from that, it will require some more data, and it will gather data on just like an AI agent would do, and it will prepare a report, analyze the report, and prepare an analysis document. So based on that document, it will make a strategy of development. It will write all the user stories, it will prepare all the necessary documentation that is required to start off a project, including the architecture diagrams and everything. It will prepare it for you, and it will continue to work on it for some time because there will be some meetings going on. It cannot just think of everything possible in a product development just on the go. It will require people talking to it, some meetings going on, some brainstorming, some more documents that are given by the team members, that are generated by the team members. It will work on them, and it will continue to work on it until the entire scope of product development comes into the view. And of course, there are some buy-ins as well, because you cannot just kick off every kind of a document before meeting with people, before bringing people on board. For example, there's a URS, there's a FRS, there's a system design document. So there are some stories and test cases. People need to get on board with these documents, and they will be having some feedback on it. So it's a kind of a process, and it is not a one-shot solution that is going to happen, that you will say, give me a strategy. Even if it will give you a strategy in one go, that won't be really usable. You still need to talk to it, work on it, go to people, talk to them, share the documents, get their feedback, maybe even do some R&D, prototyping, some research work, some testing around with tools, and getting your hands dirty with initial research, and then get back to these documents again, and then you finalize after 3 or 4 weeks of effort. You finalize that this is the final strategy that we are going to work on for the actual product development. And this is a goal, and it is quite different from what we were looking at here, that these were one-shot agents. So they will be given a task to research on something, and it will just fetch the data, analyze it, and prepare a analytical report, and it will conclude it. Similarly, for the strategy, it will utilize the data available and create a strategy document. Again, that can be tweaked, but a very little one. The tweaks will be not so much drastic. But this development strategy agent, this is a long-term goal. It will evolve over time. There will be decisions that will be taken, but this is not a true goal-oriented agent. The real goal-oriented, goal-based agent would be the actual product development, where an agent will be tasked on helping the developers and the managers and everybody on the stake, helping them launch the product, the targeted feature, the targeted product. It will help everybody on board. How? Let me just give you an example. Now you are working with an AI agent on your side, and the manager and entire company is working on the feature or the product that you're just going to launch next week or next month or after 2 months. So what will happen, that this AI agent will keep awake and will keep helping you taking small decisions. For example, you take a decision of an architecture which will take a lot of time, and you devise it, and this AI agent will sniff around your document and give you a suggestion that, hey, if you take this route of development, if you take this route of logic, it will take a lot more time to develop. And next week, 2 resources from your development team are taking off. They need a holiday, or they will not be available for any reason. So if you take this route, technically on the on-ground situations, you won't be able to deliver it. So take this route instead. Do not take that route of logic. Similarly, there will be some impact on the database side, there will be some impact on the UI, and it will be drastic change. I would suggest that you should do not take this step, take that step. Or you need to take on board another person for this architectural change. Maybe you need some accounting assistant, financial assistant, you need some budget on it. So take some input from other people as well, take the buy-in, maybe inform the accounts department, maybe take some approvals from the manager. And similarly, you need to put in consideration about the marketing messages as well. On the go, if you decide to change the direction of the development, you also need to change the marketing messages. So the things are changing 360-degree, and this AI agent will just keep you on the track of the initial idea that, hey, we were targeted to launch this product in 2 months, and if you take these directions, we will not be able to launch it. So stick to the plan and try to evolve it. It will keep you on the track and help you develop it, and that is a true goal-based agent. It is not like a one-shot agent that is given a task and it will give you an output. No, it will help you over time of months and weeks to help you get there So it is a collaborative agent, and this is a goal-based agent, and that's the reason I have not included, because this will be out of the scope of this video.